Hello Exiles, and finally we managed to get some Path of Exile 2 little teasers. Now, I did say that the 23rd in my previous video, the 23rd of October was going to bring some news, and obviously it did, but it wasn't in what I was imagining. I was imagining a little bit more. However, what they gave us, I'm going to go through with yourselves in a minute. Before we get there, guys, thank you for everyone that has subscribed. If you haven't already subscribed, guys, I would like you to consider it. I am going to be streaming live on Twitch for the launch. I'm going to be doing an entire weekend of streaming on Twitch for Path of Exile 2. So if you are wanting to come along and watch, my Twitch link is in the description below, so don't forget. And my Discord is also open now, guys, so if you want to jump on there, if you want to chat about anything, it is live, so you can have a jump on there and chat to all the members that are on there, and I can't wait to see you on there. With that being said, let's jump into the content. So, the drought of information that we've been receiving from GGG has finally ended last night. Well, it was actually this morning for me in the UK. I went to sleep. I was up last night till about midnight, sat there perilously refreshing the tracker, the GGG tracker, every 5 seconds, waiting, and nothing happened. I waited up until midnight, still nothing happened, so I was like, yep, they're not going to post anything now, because usually they post it between 9 and 12 o'clock. I went to bed. When I woke up, I had a series of notifications on my phone, and I was just like, oh my god, for God's sake. And when I checked, it had been posted at 4 AM in the UK. So I was like, okay. Which for them, in New Zealand time, would have been 4 PM, which is still fine. So the information that we're going to run through now, I'm going to just show you the pictures, and they were provided by the community members of the team, and we're going to run through them. We're going to do a bit of a breakdown analysis for you. So the first one that they provided is this, which at first glance, it does look a bit cavey. When I saw it, I just saw cave, stalagmites, I can see candles. It looks very religious, very Shaolin monkey, shall we say, like he is praying. And then it made me think, what is he praying to? Then you can see the hand in the background there, which looks like a breach hand, and it does look very pink. Again, I don't know whether this is just the color coordination. It could be red, but again, because he's taken a picture from a distance of a screen, the color concept isn't the best, but it does look pinky reddish, which to me makes me think that this is an ascendancy of the monk. Now, it could be chaos related, it could be Chayula related, we just don't know, but I feel that this first image is of a ascendancy for the monk. Does look pretty cool, and I can't wait to see the full picture. The next one that they provided has caused a bit of controversy in terms of what type of animal it is, so I'm going to zoom in here a little bit for you. Now, I did a bit of a poll on the Discord, the Path of Exile Discord today, to ask them what did people think this was. Was it an animal? Was it a bull? Was it just some random horned creature? Or was it a Triceratops, which it kind of looks like a little bit. There's just 2 horns at the top. Now, a Triceratops, obviously, you would imagine has got 3 horns. I can't see the 3rd horn, but you could say that the beam of electric blue that's firing out of its head is the 3rd. Don't know. But the majority rule vote was that it was a Triceratops, which I think Talkative Tri will love that, since his entire logo is a Triceratops. If it is a Triceratops, then it kind of makes me think, are we going into a dinosaur era? Are we going to a bit of a prehistoric part of Wraeclass? What is going on? Where have Triceratops just magically come from? So we may see some further dinosaurs in Path of Exile 2. We're just going to have to wait and see. The next picture that we then got was of this weird funky diagram of a monster T-posing. Now, there has been a bit of speculation that this could potentially be Piety. Could it be the return of Piety? Or could it just be a corruption monster that has kind of been completely overwhelmed by the seed of corruption or any form of corruption? And this is what they now look like. There is a close-up picture on the right hand side there, top of the screen, of like a claw, and then obviously we have the hands as well, which obviously look a bit weird. If you want to call them hands, they more look like just fleshy claw like talons is probably the best way that I could put it. But yeah, that to me just looks like a regular monster that we are going to be encountering. The next one is obviously there was a lot of laugh about this to say that this is the new Templar design because of the size of the neck. But there has been quite a few comments in regards to this picture because he is adorning a Diablo 2 battle chest in front of his screen. He is also adorning a rower, and he's also adorning, for any of those BDI people out there, a Chaos Orb keychain hanging on the rower here, which a lot of people have said that they want and they would prefer if GGG would provide this for sale, which I think it was actually part of an old supporter pack, so I very much doubt we're going to see that again. The design that's on screen here, no idea. It looks very Chaos-like. So if you can see, there's a face, a face, a face, another face, another face, and another face. So it looks very Chaos Orb-like. Maybe like Exalted Orb, no idea. But this potentially could be a boss. It could just be a monster. We just don't know. But whoever it is, they have a very long neck. So yeah, that's one of the fourth teasers that we got. And the final one has kind of caused a bit of controversy all over Reddit, all over the Discord, and everybody is just thinking, what the hell? And that is this. We have a boat. So everybody's been like, Boat League 2.0, boat. There was speculation that we're going to be able to ride this boat. What is it? Why are we in a boat? Is it part of like a cutscene? Is it part of gameplay? Is it something that you can control? Where are we going? There's 50 questions that have been erased from this. The first thing that I thought, and this is just me, is if you actually look closely, there is a very dark shadow on the boat here. Very black, like a black line, which to me looks a little bit like a fishing rod. So who's to say that we may not be able to start fishing finally? But let's just see what happens. All I do know is that there is some interactability in this, because right at the top of the screen here where my mouse is circling, there is a mouse icon in-game. So that basically states that this is not a cutscene. I did think initially, could this be a cutscene? But then when I saw this mouse, you don't usually see your own mouse in a cutscene. So for that reason, I eliminated that possibility. And I started to contemplate, what could this be? You could see water and reflections of light on the water over here. You can see trees, bushes, and the boat. So you take from that what you will, guys, but it is a very interesting concept and a very interesting picture. I had an idea of maybe we're going to be traveling to smaller islands. Maybe are we going to be going back to the island where Calandra is? Maybe we need her guidance, or maybe we need some help to be able to kill the beast. What is it? Again, this is all speculation, so don't quote me on any of this. It's just this has caused 50 million questions as to what the hell this is for. That, unfortunately, was the last teaser. So out of all of these pictures, which one would you say is the one that you've enjoyed the most? I think most people are going to be very surprised at this Ascendancy picture here. If this is an Ascendancy picture, I think that it is. It's in the same sort of art style as you would see on an Ascendancy picture, and it does look very nice. And I don't know what this guy is doing here. Maybe he's adding some final touches to the image. Don't know. But at the end of the day, guys, what's your favorite little teaser? Do you want some more teasers? And do you think we're going to get any more between now and the live stream? Now, bearing in mind today is Thursday, they usually release some news on a Thursday. So there is a lot of speculation that we may potentially be getting some news today, because if we bring up my calendar here, on the right hand side here, if they was to release some news today and they were to announce a live stream, that would then put it to the 7th of, the live stream would be on the 7th. They could potentially say that the live stream is next Thursday, which would then be Halloween. But as I've told a few people in the Discord, I think that that is going to lose quite a few viewers for people who have got kids and they're going to be out with their kids doing trick-or-treating. So I have a feeling that the league reveal is going to be on the 7th, which is pushing it a little bit close. Bearing in mind the launch is only the week after on the Friday. However, I feel that that date fits better than the 31st. So just bear that in mind. And by all know, we have no idea what date it's going to be, but I have a feeling that we're either going to hear something today or we're going to hear something next week. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching, and until the next video, guys, stay sane.